What's going on? This is the knight and the bishop and the knight. So, this is one of the most important videos I'm ever going to do. And I want you guys to logically think about it. You guys that support me, you guys that see this video in the future, anyone that ever comes across this stuff. So, let's start off with this. Which number is bigger? $500,000 or $10,000? Now, I know you're probably thinking that's really ridiculous, but follow me on the logic. And this is being really generous because let's say, remember, I recommend to you guys that you get to the point where you've gone on at least 100 dates with women, because you never know, in the future you might want to settle down. But you really aren't going to understand women until you've been on at least 100 dates. You've slept with anywhere in the range of at least 30 to 40 women. You need to have approached and hit on and asked for the phone number, contact information of about 1,000 women at least. So for you to be ready, possibly in the future, to settle down. Now, let's say back to the $10,000 versus $500,000. Let's say you spent $100 every single date out of the 100. Let's keep it simple. 100 dates times $100. You would have spent $10,000. Okay? Now, where did I come up with the $500,000? What does that represent? Well, let's say you get married at age 30 or 25 and you end up marrying the wrong woman. Let's say you hadn't developed your knowledge of women. You didn't know how to go about separating the ones that weren't actually attracted to you versus the ones that were, right? So look what you ended up doing, because you listened to some of these other clowns, and they are clowns. They don't know what they're talking about. Someone like Beta Male Strategies or others, because you listened to some of these chumps that would try to teach you to do whatever it takes to avoid taking women on dates. Now, what did you do? Well, you put yourself in a situation where you really and truly didn't understand women, because you had not dealt with enough women in different situations, different environments, different cultures. Now you're walking in the blind, in the black, in the dark, trying to make a decision that could alter your life forever, and you're not prepped for it. So, has there been a bunch of women that I've slept with that I never took on a date? Yes, that's true. There's been women that basically invited themselves over to my house, my apartment. There's been women that did that. There's women that I invited straight over and we did our thing. Whatever the percentage is, and I'll talk about that breakdown some other day. But the point is, there's also been a bunch of women that I took on dates. So, you see how the logic works? You can either spend the money up front, take some women on dates here and there, and develop your knowledge about women and potentially avoid the disaster in the future. The choice is yours. Because the thing about it is, yes, you learn a lot about women by sleeping with a bunch of women. Yes, that's true. You also learn a lot about women by having approached a bunch. The knowledge that I give to you guys, where do you think I gained it from? But equally important is having taken a bunch of women on dates. So you guys keep in mind that logic that I described in this video. But for now, this was the knight and the bishop dating an eBay channel. Until next time, peace out.